Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today? Let's get started right away on today's reading and see what uplifting messages Spirit has for us today. Okay, guys, I don't know what's going on here, but every day we start the reading, I'm plugging into people that feel upset. And I think this has to do with news, okay? Get your head out of the news. Stop scrolling on your phone at all this crazy that's on the... Doesn't it just seem ridiculous to you guys by now? I mean, you know, I'm starting to just put my phone aside for a couple hours here and there, and I am definitely addicted to my cell phone, as probably many of you are. But the negativity and the absurdity of the things that are on there, I mean, honestly, guys, we don't know what is true and what is not true, so why put all this negativity in your psyche? I think that's why I keep plugging into these energies of you guys out there freaking out, feeling afraid. Don't go there, all right? Find something else. If you're going to look at your phone, find something that relaxes you, either some type of music or, you know, the animal videos that have positive outcomes, things of that nature. All right, but I am seeing all of my aquas in the center here. This is the card of empaths, which you all are. Okay, we are living in the age of Aquarius. We are moving into 5D, and a lot of you already have your foot in 4D. Some of you are beyond. All right, but I am seeing balance and happiness coming in here. All right, so you don't need to be doing this to yourself. You don't need to be feeling like this. And if other people are creating that emotion in you, it is time to maybe look at it like it's time to separate from this person or these people. All right, guys, are you listening when you come on here and I tell you that you can create your own life? You can end whatever is unhappy in your life and start creating something positive, something that's going to make you feel good. All right, if you're in a bad relationship, leave. All right, if you can't leave, get another job. If you can't get another job for whatever reason, you have children, this, that, or the other thing, look into some programs in your township. Okay, look into low-income housing. I mean, whatever, however you have to find your happiness, you can do it. I have complete confidence in you. All right, I'm seeing sadness and stuckness here and a setback for somebody today. All right, I'm also seeing that your intelligence is going to pull you right out of this. Okay, so all you need to do is find a quiet area, close your eyes, and in that quiet, just think about what the issue is, what is the problem, and how do I fix it? How can I, you know, create some kind of quick fix for this problem so that it goes away and never returns, hopefully. All right, you can do this, guys. You're very intelligent and you can manifest anything now. And you're going to hear that from me a lot because I know it to be true. All right, here I'm seeing somebody who is single. This may be many of you, actually. All right, there's some kind of... I'm seeing a victory in the middle for you. I'm not really clear what's going on, but this victory is going to show up for you after a time of just total confusion and judgment. This judgment might be self-judgment. Okay, so again, guys, the limiting talk that you have with yourselves, that you can't do this because, or you're not smart enough, you're not good enough, whatever it is, when that limiting thought, or if that limiting thought shows up, just reverse it. I am smart enough. I can do this off. I will pull this off. Okay? I want you to do that because it's going to be life-changing for you. That exercise is for all the people out there who are sitting there saying, my life sucks. It's never changing. Nothing ever good happens. Okay? It's because of, A, the way you're perceiving your life, and you need to get out of that habit by focusing on positivity. you know, in other words, if 10 negative things happen to you today and one positive thing happens, focus on the positive thing. All right, eventually you will retrain your brain. Your brain will automatically go to the good thing, like, oh, something good happened today. I'm going to think about that. All right. And anyway, 5D is here. We are so close we can taste it. And the date that keeps coming into play is July 4th. That's when it's all going to start. Okay, that is our Independence Day. Big celebrations are being prepared for us. And also, I have a new date after that where, guys, I'm going to tell you something at the end of the reading. Okay, I don't want to make the reading about that, but some form of income is coming. It's already being worked on in Congress, and I'm going to tell you about it at the end of the reading. All right, the wealth and prosperity is being prepared. The wealth and prosperity is real. It is happening. It is coming in. It has to come in, and I will tell you why also at the end of the reading. Let's stick to what we're here to do. I'm seeing one of my feminines. It looks like you've been looking for work or trying to get into a new career, looking for an opening, a break. Maybe you've gone on some interviews and you've not had any luck so far. I'm seeing something coming in for you. It's going to happen soon. All right, this is going to give you a big boost that you're desperately needing. All right, you need help. You need somebody to come in, or you need some kind of, like I said, a new means to bring in some more money. And I do see that this is going to, this position that you're going to receive is going to help build up your income. I see your bank account growing. All right, so guys, some of you are going to start seeing your bank accounts growing. And this is for those of you who are, taking the time and putting the energy in to get what you want. Manifesting is not just about a wish and a magic wand. You also have to put in the energy. You have to move on it. Even words are energy. It could just happen from you asking for it or saying you want it, but also it'll be even more concrete if you're putting some kind of physical action or mental action into it. All right, here I'm seeing you also are going to be on the receiving end with this new financial beginning. All right, so this is actually very good. This is going to make a lot of you happy. It's going to bring in a lot of relief. There's good news coming in around your money. All right, you don't have to worry anymore, guys. Money is flowing. I want you to start saying that to yourselves. Money is flowing. Money comes to me easily. Even if you don't fully believe it or it's not actually happening, keep saying it and try to feel the excitement behind, look at it like it's already there, okay? I'm seeing that this toxicity or something negative, you're going to speak out about it or to it, and it's going to be gone from your life, okay? This could be a situation where somebody's been feeling trapped, I feel. Somebody's been wanting to leave a situation. You've been feeling trapped. Just so you know, guys, this is a good time for me to mention I do readings, okay? Also, no times are tough. I offer $20 readings. You can click on the description below the video to see what my offerings are. I offer different things. All right, so that being said, speak your mind or speak out the truth. Speak whatever is on your mind, and this is going to disappear. It could be a person, but it could be a situation or something that's affecting you in a very negative way, and that is going to disappear from your life. Guys, you have to want it to disappear, okay? Don't self-sabotage yourself and stay in an unhappy situation, okay? You have to see your value as much more than that. You have to see your value as someone who is just not going to put up with anybody taking advantage of you or mistreating you. All right. And this is for the person who sent me a message. If you're listening, that all your life people have been doing things to you, not treating you well, okay? I'm assuming that you're old enough now to separate from these people and start creating a whole new life for yourself. That's what it takes, guys. You have to take the bull by the horns and you have to create your life. And if it means, staying away from people who are sucking the life out of you or mistreating you, and it's all about how you think of yourself. Okay, do you think you're a worthless creature that deserves to be, stomped upon every day? Or do you understand that you are worthy of being treated with respect and kindness? And then you need to put those boundaries around yourself and stop putting up with it. Don't talk to those people. Don't see them. This is the action I talk about when I say you need to take action behind, you're creating your life. Okay? In the center, I see this heavy duty weight that somebody's carrying around today. This has to do with the workplace. It has to do with your finances, your money. All right. There is also a way where you can change this up and get what you want and, receive some type of go up the ladder here. What do I want to say? There's an opening here for you to make more money. In other words, I see growth for you. If it's not in the situation you're already in, then it's time to go. But I do see, I feel rather, that if this is you, all right, what you can do is get your supervisor in a closed door setting or private setting for 5 minutes and say, listen, I'm interested in making more money. If you know of an opening that's coming up soon, it doesn't, a lot of times they put it out there on the board, they hire within first, but sometimes it's not there yet. Sometimes the supervisor or somebody higher up knows that somebody else is leaving soon. But you can ask, can you keep me posted? I'd be interested if, a situation arises where someone's leaving. I would like to, have a look at it. And I feel like you can grow within your company. You can make some kind of move where there's something more for you here. All right. So you can get this monkey off your back. All right. So I'm seeing, they're talking about manifestation here for my Aquariuses. All right. Money now can easily be manifested with this Nine of Pentacles, independent success, wealth, freedom, also properties. Okay. So I just heard properties are getting ready to come down. All right, so keep your eyes open if that's an interest for you, but I do see a lot of you all of you are capable. It's just that some don't believe in this and some haven't even tried it. And even myself, I keep forgetting. But when I remember and I say I'm going to manifest $500 extra this week or $1,000 extra, checks come, money shows up on my phone, money shows up in multiple places, okay? It's that quick and it's become that easy, guys, okay? So you, of course, have to be working on yourself and vibrating. Your frequency has to be fairly high, meaning that, you view life as the glass being half full and you're working on yourself. You're working on specifically not allowing others to trigger you. That's a tough one, okay? When you can get to that point, you're doing really well. You're vibrating very high. All right. But I am seeing a certain amount of stuckness here regarding money today. A lot of you might be having an issue. An unexpected bill may have come in or something along that line. And you're trying to hold on to every cent you have. This is going to be over, guys. This is going to end. Are you excited? Are you, I want you to just practice a feeling of calm coming over you as you tell yourself, I only have a few more months of this struggle and then it's over. For the rest of your lives, it's going to be over. All right. So 3 of Pentacles, this is something to do with, this is about your family, Aquarius. Your family is changing how they view you, or at least one or two family members, they're starting to see you completely different than they saw you a year ago. All right. They're starting to put you on a pedestal in their mind. They're starting to see and hear that the things you have said in the past are actually coming true. And they're starting to see how smart you are. All right. Because they didn't realize how intelligent you were until now. Because the only thing they have to compare you to is them, and they were just being stupid. They weren't listening. They were calling you crazy. They were saying that's not true. They may have pushed you away, called you crazy, and stopped inviting you to family functions. Okay, they're starting to see you in somewhat of a different light here, and they think about every time they hear the news or something they see on their phone that you had mentioned before, where they just thought it was crazy, they're thinking of you. Oh my gosh, so-and-so told me this and I didn't acknowledge it. I didn't believe it were true. All right, so they're seeing you as like the family, the head, the head of the family, the intelligent one, the one who knows what's going on, the one who's, you know, letting everybody know in advance what is happening and how to protect themselves. Okay, so they are starting to put a lot more value on you than they did a year ago. All right, here I'm seeing something to do with a commitment. This could be love, guys. Somebody's gonna tell you something. I'm seeing a message being given here from somebody. If somebody cares deeply about you, and they haven't said anything. You may have had an inkling, but you didn't know to what degree this person was feeling about you emotionally. And so they have been feeling, you know, kind of alone and trying to figure out if they should come clean and come to you and tell you how they feel. This also, I feel, could be some of you that are kind of been dating somebody but not have been very serious about it. And the other person that you're with is very much in love and infatuated to the point where they're going to tell you, they're going to kind of not overwhelm you, but they would like to have a commitment. They want to be in a committed relationship. Okay, and they've been thinking about this for quite some time. They see you as someone that they can be with, that you get along well, that they would like to settle down with. Even possibly some of you, they're thinking they could have a family with you. You're the kind of person that is chill enough that they can, you know, talk to you, communicate. There's no real problems between the two of you. So, and you know, there is that emotional tie. Okay, so where you haven't been taking it very serious, they have. All right. Also, there is a justice coming in, guys. I feel like this is for, again, this is for those of you who have felt like there's no help. You're feeling somewhat alone. The things that you've wanted haven't come to fruition or fruition. And I am seeing a justice here. They're saying that balance is coming to you. You are going to feel balance. And with this King of Cups, this is somebody that is going to help you. This is somebody who's going to help you achieve that balance. All right. So I feel like there's going to be someone who's going to come into your life in some way, and they're going to show you something, or they're going to show you some things regarding how to balance out exactly what it is you're looking for. And this is going to be a great justice for you. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be romantic, although it could be. It could be. All right, guys. So I'm going to end on this note. I think that this was a really positive reading. And if you guys, I hope it resonated for most of you. And if not, you know, I can hone in on your, I don't want to forget. I can hone in on your specific energy. I was going to say, get a reading with me if you like. All right. But I wanted to tell you that I have some information, and this stuff is not being talked about, and it's not because it's non-existent or it's a maybe, or a lie. It is factual, and I don't know why it's not being talked about. I can't believe that I'm the only one who's doing this degree of digging to find out, but there is a great deal of happiness coming your way between now and the 4th of July. Okay? Now, on the 4th of July, or around that particular date, if you are retired, you are going to get, this is a one-time thing, but it's going back to January. Okay, this has been going on in Congress for a while, and they're just getting ready to tie up the loose ends. But so since January, $200 a month bump in your Social Security, and you're just going to get it in one check. This is supposed to be like an emergency check for those that are most vulnerable, those who are retired, right? They look at you like you're the most vulnerable, and you're going to get like a $1,200 check. But that's not the whole of it, okay? If you go on the debt clock, you will see that there is something on there that is called the refund per taxpayer next to the U.S. Treasury Reserve number, okay? This refund per taxpayer is now at $83,339 and moving up. Now, this money, they're still talking about, it's not an if, it's how. This is going to be what Elon Musk has been talking about as far as our universal high income. This is going to be the beginning of it. And they're talking about, the $2,000 dividend check is also coming in around the 4th of July. Okay? And I don't know if you need to be, if there's a cutoff or if it's for everyone. I think it's for everyone, most people. Yeah, I think it's for everyone. I have to look more into that again so I could tell you for sure. But because with this dividend, the $2,000 is going to be like a one-off, but then come, like they're saying maybe around October. It's going to happen this year. They are going to start doing more than a one-off, and they're calling it universal high income. And the reason they're giving this to us is, one, the restitution that I've been talking about, and two, because the robots that are being made, the companies are investing in robots because it helps their bottom line. They don't have to pay salaries anymore, and yet it's worked out in a way that because there's going to be so much savings, your food, everything's going to go way down in price. Because think about it, we're going to have robots building houses. They're going to be doing everything pretty much. All right, so they realize that there's not going to be a lot of jobs, a lot of work out there for people as well, right? So this all in combination is bringing on the restitution and, high income, meaning that if you make $100,000 or less, you don't make over $100,000 a year, you will be getting this monthly check between $1,000 and $2,000 a month for starters around October. Definitely going to start it this year. It is a definite thing. All right. And the thing is, it's going to keep growing because we're going to see through this portal that's being built for all of the wealth fund and other things coming in, such as lawsuits for restitution. We're going to see a lot of that. It's just going to keep growing. All the fraud is, and we are, everything's changing. We are now invested in the United States. So we're no longer owing. We are part owners of, minerals and precious metals, real estate, land, stock market, recaptured assets. We are part owners of this. And if you click on the secret window, It keeps changing, but it's giving you hints. It's telling you. So this is very exciting, guys. This isn't hearsay. I didn't hear this from another guru. I dug this information up myself. It is factual. You know, there are still some conversations being had as far as the when and hows, not the ifs. Okay, and I'm sure there's a lot more coming. This number is also moving up every day. I look at it every couple hours. There's more there. So there's another thing on top of all of that. You're going to receive interest. So this, in other words, this $83,000, we'll call it, right? That is going to be in your QFS account, Quantum Financial System. This is your you know, a lump sum of money that you're going to live off for the rest of your life, because you're going to receive a dividend from this particular amount of money. The dividend is going to be different depending on, like, for instance, if you're retired, they're going to give you a 6% on that. So if you were to get it today, and you're not going to, but if you were to get it today, that 6% would give you a monthly check of $400 something plus your Social Security check and whatever other monies you're making if you have a side hustle or what have you. So this is very interesting. I thought about making a video on this, but I don't know. I just feel weirded out because no one is talking about it. And I feel like I just somehow got around AI to get this information, and maybe I'm not supposed to have it. I just have that feeling that I'm not really supposed to have it. All right. So that's what I wanted to say. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.